A little jumpy now, are we? Take it easy. You've nothing to worry about. I may be a bit scary, but I'm not a monster. After all, the fun activities are done on top of the bed, not hiding under it. But if you're offering, together we can surely become something that goes bump in the night. Good to see you, detective, or should I even be calling you that? You've been on the run for weeks now, trailing allegations of advanced organized crime, widespread strategic fraud, illegal substance and smuggling, and what was that last one again? Something about diamonds? A truly impressive record you got there, detective. I mean, there are so many things on that list that I have a hard time believing you could do them all. FBI's most wanted, huh? They're definitely right about that. I mean, I know I certainly want you. What? I couldn't help myself. The joke was right there, and the spluttering sound you make is just too much. Makes me wonder about other noises you're capable of making. Now, you're gonna order me another drink, or we're just gonna skip straight to dessert. Detective, always so blunt, always so eager to end our precious time together. It really wounds me when you do that, you know? Always injuring my pride. But you'll kiss it better now, won't you? Yeah, I guess my well being is far from your concerns, considering how long you're ruthlessly been dragging this thing out. Really, playing coy is supposed to be my thing. Your thing as of late has been slumming about in the saddest of places, pouting and not even bothering to wait for me. You're clearly put off by the warehouses, basements, bars, and back alleyways that I so desperately call home sweet home. Are these darker pieces of me too unsavory for you? But something tells me that you could learn to love the taste, maybe even crave it. But unfortunately, to my immeasurable disappointment, you show up, pass around terrible rumors about me, circulate my info to different contacts, and disappear just as quick. It couldn't be further from how I do it. You know how I like to take my time. There are other ways to get my attention, you know? You didn't have to make it so that everybody is talking about me. Well, I knew eventually the whole city would know my name, but I really hoped that would have been a result of a different joint activity of ours. You've had me on a wild chase these past couple of weeks, sometimes literally. Those goons you tipped off really gave me a run for my money, but I should have seen it coming. You're the only one capable of leaving me weak and out of breath. That's besides the point. Message received, I'm here, and I finally caught up to you. Regardless of how difficult you made it, a dozen places to go, a dozen places to hide. Good thing I'm particularly adept at finding just the right spot. Relax. There's nobody here with me. No reinforcements here or outside. I'm not even armed. There's nothing stopping you from checking. You can even pat me down if you want. All those other times when you came to me, you never really could keep your hands to yourself. I'm absolutely ready for a thorough search. Smart choice. I mean, it'd just be a bit telling of your law enforcing past if you went to every bar with that mean face of yours, demanding to strip whatever shooty or stabby gadgets you thought some mean thug was packing. Speaking of stripping, I gotta say, I have imagined you out of uniform about 1,000 times, but this may just be a tiny bit different from those fantasies. I really wish you would have worn something a little more, well, less. Oh, well, the night is young after all. I'm looking forward to all the pleading and begging you're gonna do. Right, yeah, sure. I'm talking about our negotiations. Is that what you're here for? Is this really what you want? finally free from the duty and responsibility of your number one priority is to talk to me? I will admit, though, I am sure happy to be at the top of your to-do list. But let's hear it. Why break radio silence and expose yourself to trouble after you've done such a stellar job of staying out of the spotlight and being a thorn in my side? We're done with that, by the way, right? You're done taking revenge? Did you get me out of your system? Or is there any way I can get back into your system? Talk. Tell me what you want from me, and I'll do my absolute very best to indulge you. Switching sides now, are we? Cops are always so fun when they are a little dirty. What, you find it too hard to clear your name? Police work no longer doing it for you? No longer meeting your needs? Well, I'm so very glad that you decided to turn to me at the end. I'm sure I would do a bang-up job for filling that void of yours, among other things. It'd be my pleasure. I'm sure it'd be your immense pleasure as well. But let's be for real. We've been at it, and not even in the fun way, for years now. Forgive me if I'm a bit suspicious with a single-track mind like yours. I find it hard to buy that you're so suddenly wanting to work for the underground, even if your reputation is in shambles. That determination of yours is part of the reason why I find it so amusing to mess with you all this time. Uh-huh. And I'm supposed to just, what, believe you on that? Take your word for it? Perhaps I'm in need of other forms of convincing? Now, detective, you're not playing fair. How am I supposed to think straight when you're so close? I will say, though, this is far more preferable to your previous methods of getting information out of me. Those sessions were always so intense, weren't they? Don't get me wrong, I always like things when they are a little rough, but in such refreshing change of pace, I'm intrigued. Tell me, what did you warrant a need for this information? And I'll bite. Maybe I'll even bark. The problem with you righteous types is that you are all terrible liars. Doesn't really want to make me talk. If you keep trying your little evasion tactics, I'm afraid you'll always be sorely disappointed in what I'll have to say. Woof woof, detective, woof woof. No way. You really chose the wrong person to piss off now, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. Yeah, you're totally right. Uh-huh. Yeah, that absolutely blows. If you don't get that sorted, you could end up dead. Well, good luck with that. And here's where the aforementioned begging and pleading comes in. You know, I could have put up with your little stunts and talking and ignoring your messages to come meet if I really wanted to, but I chose to be here, detective. You think I didn't already know about your little run-in with Lady Mercy? Anyone who chooses to cross are instantly famous in the underground. When something like that happens, the Dolk Knives, they demand retribution. I guess we have that in common now. Lady Mercy and I, a part of an ever-growing club of people who want your body. So, why'd you do it? Why hijack an entire shipment of her unregistered firearms and land 10 of her top members in the hospital? Half-truths and still lies, detective. Maybe you didn't mean to hurt those brutes, but I know you sure as hell were intentional with the heist. I see, you thought that bringing down her whole operation would have won you some brownie points with the precinct and cleared your name, didn't you? What I don't see, however, is how any of this has to do with me, besides the fact that you so poorly emulated to my methods. From my point of view, you just look like you condemned a has-been to 1 foot in the grave, causing minor inconveniences for me before you ultimately snuffed out. What's your end goal now, detective? How does everything relate to each other? And this just keeps getting better and better, you know? I always considered our relationship to be such a little fun theater production. Role playing with you has always been a dream of mine, after all. And up till now, I was always a clever rogue slipping out of the grasp, and you were always uptight, crank with a weakness for my charm. But you switched up on me, detective, and it's even more entertaining than ever. Look where we are. You are stuck, and now you've made the impossible choice of turning on the investigation division you so dearly fought for so you can sneak out of the city and get yourself out of harm's way, huh? Both the Dolk Knives and the police will be too busy fighting each other to look for you. And while all that's fine and dandy, I'm so glad you finally wanted to partake in something naughty with me. I don't see why you think I would want any part in your schemes. Clearly you don't know me as well as you think you do. I guess that's what happens when you don't get to know someone on a deeper level, huh? When you don't know their aims or goals. When you don't have the pleasure of thoroughly exploring them. And here I thought you'd be interested in my insides. What really gets me going. See, it's understandable why you would want all the wars between the Dolk Knives and your former precinct, but why would I want that? What could I possibly gain? I was actually happy to continue doing my own little thing and staying out of Lady Mercy's way, and my tributes were manageable, and her rules from the underground are maintaining safety and order were easy enough to follow. See, you've taken time to really get to know me, then you would know I'm very obedient. I can be so very good, given the right sort of motivation. Anyway, as inciting as your proposal sounds, I'm not really in the kingpin type of person. You'll just have to find another way to win me over. Try again. You. Yeah, okay. My hero! Oh, you're so glorious. Courageous thing. Let's ditch this mess up together. Let's ride onto the sunset. Nice one, but I can always find another plaything, detective. Toys are my specialty. See, now that is the exact type of stuff you should be leveraging. Something mutual beneficial. It seems that head of yours isn't just an ornament. And what a superb strategy, I might add. You're really going to cause some chaos, and I always knew you'd be an excellent rule breaker. So this is how it's gonna go, huh? Helping each other out, you rub my back, I rub yours, or whatever. I can get behind that. Always down to get behind you. But we're gonna have to make a few adjustments to your little plan, a few more concessions on your part. Don't get so mad, detective. It's only right you need me far more than I need you. There's a benefit to being firm at times. But can't you also be a bit more flexible? Oh, that desperate. Not exactly the submission I wanted to see from you, but yet somehow equally satisfying. Though I'd still like to bring you to your knees in a different way. So, here's what I'm thinking. You need my intel, network resources, all the things I will provide for you. You're offering ongoing police cases and files, as well as half the soon-to-be deducted Dolk Knives wealth. All things that would be very useful and very appreciated. But I'm wanting a little something more from you. I want information on all the weaknesses, security, and scheduling at the precinct. Access points where someone could say, break in and have a little fun with the evidence room. I want blackmail. Any dirty rumors you have on your superior officers and peers. The weak links, the exploitable, the bribable. I also want the extentful files on the city's minor gangs, arrest, relationship, former members, etc. When you start this war, there'll be an opportunity for any one of them to rise up and take over the Dolk Knives seat. The kind of shift in power is something that no one would want to pass up. And I plan on playing informant in this revolution at the city center of it all, pulling the strings. And finally, I want a formal apology from you. Come on now, detective. Only 4 more things, and you look as you're willing to risk it all anyway, and be tried for organized crime, fraud, theft, and murder, all courtesy of me. This is nothing. Certainly not something to get so riled up about. I know I can usually get all hot and bothersome, but this is something else. One teensy apology for widow old me. That's not so hard, is it? Don't be shy. Speak up. I like it loud. Now I know you can be nicer than that. Won't you be a little sweeter just for me? Yet another thing I could hear from you all night. Those compliments roll so smoothly off your tongue. Have you been practicing for me? It looks like you got yourself a partner, detective. Let's meet up, say, tomorrow in the packing district. I mean, we could discuss your brilliant plan now, but I don't think you'll be wanting to stick around here much longer. I've invited some special guests here just for you. What? You didn't think I'd get you back for all the annoying detours and misunderstandings this week? Up. Save all those sweet nothings for tomorrow, detective. Better run while you still have a head. Oh, while we're on the topic of head. Damn it, they're gone. Oh well. There's always next time.